Hola, mi amores. So, yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're going to be reading Zayne's birthday card. Dawnbreak Promise. Walk- Walking with Zayne through endless glaciers, waiting for the moment that belongs to us to arrive. Right? Let's begin in 3, 2, 1.
Do you see it? The crystals in the patient's heart have a different formation compared to normal protocore syndrome crystals. This isn't the first case we've encountered. We should collect samples and take them back to Oxo Hospital. We can compare them with our existing data.
Of course. Oxo Hospital has more extensive experience with protocore syndrome.
After concluding the case discussion, Chow, the division chief from Twin Snow Lake Hospital Division of Cardiologic Surgeries, stands up with Zayne's team.
Dr. Zayne, you've been working so hard these past few days. It's almost time for dinner. Would you like to join us? Our regional specialty is the twin snowfish. Have you tried it before? I can take you to a place where you can get it fresh.
I can't believe it's Dr. Zayne's birthday today. What a coincidence.
The garden flowers we prepared to thank Dr. Zayne can be used for something else.
I accept the cup of hot tea from the nurse and look at the thank you card. It's next to.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what the hell?
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, let's say I have feedback.
Alexa, stop. No. I don't know. I don't know what I said to trigger it. I accept the cup of hot tea from the nurse and at the thank you card, the next to the bouquet of blue and white flowers. Blue lead words and white tulips. What is a lead word? Give me a second. I need to look that flower up. Lead word. Lead wood. My bad. Lead wood. Okay, so it's a tree. Okay. Good to know. I also want to buy Zayne flowers, but there aren't any in Snowcrest.
We can't grow ordinary flowers here. These were obtained from the laboratory next door in advance.
Through the reception room's foggy glass window, I look at the present's basket. The distant blanket of snow covering everything outside. The weather is nice today. There should be a lot of people celebrating Frost Seal Day today, too. It's going to be lively. If it doesn't snow, I probably don't need to rearrange those decorations. I'll call the guest house caretaker to later and ask him to check on everything. A few days before birthdays, Zayne received an invitation to visit a hospital in the Arctic to discuss Photophore syndrome. I was still figuring out how to celebrate his birthday, but with this sudden agreement, I adjusted my plans for the Arctic. Today is the last day working at the hospital. Also his birthday.
Dr. Noah loves to cook fish. I might have already tried twin snowfish. Unfortunately, I have plans this evening. Perhaps we can arrange something next time.
As Zayne pushes open the door to the reception room, a banner of sweeping, swiftly unfurled before my eyes. A bouquet is quickly given to him.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zayne! You're like the breaking dawn with your healing touch.
That's not ominous. Happy birthday, Zayne! But yeah, that doesn't sound ominous whatsoever. Literally, freaking dawn. Why?
We're so grateful that you traveled here. The flowers, banner, and thank you card are small tokens of our thanks.
Dan accepts the flowers and lifts up the large banner that's as tall as him. He examines the bright golden tasks.
Thank you. This is very thoughtful. I'm surprised you even knew about my birthday. And the banner is so...
So he gazes. His gaze travels past the shoulders of the nurses. He smiles as soon as he sees my face.
touching.
I walk out the laboratory with Zayne. A ray of sunlight falls upon the steam snow.
It went on longer than I expected, and Dr. Noah is still waiting for us to join him for lunch. If we're too late, we'll never hear the end of it.
We've been staying at Dr. Noah's house for the past few days. You don't have to worry since we're here. I promise you won't be late, Dr. Zayne. I block Zayne's path with a thank you banner. I stop him from taking another step and tilt my chin towards the railing behind us. Times hangs above it. Holding the banner, I point at the majestic sled dog logo and the P beside it. This is the parking spot for sled dogs.
I was wondering why you were so confident. You planned this.
I should be arriving any minute now. I look at the forest in the distance. There's a rustling sound from the branches, and sure enough, several sled dogs leap out from behind the trees. Behind them, Pi sits on the sled, wearing a pointed birthday hat. Is lazily licks his paw. Over here! The sled's take the sled kicks up snow as it comes to a stop for us. I leaps into Zayne's shoulder in one jump. Zayne catches him and falls backwards into the snow.
How many meat pies have you been eating? You're heavier now.
Whose fault is that? Just as the snow. Sorry. He touches the birthday hat. Fluffy pom pom.
You have a hat. Are you celebrating a birthday too?
My snow white paws press down on Zayne's shoulder. Then he lowers his head and rubs the birthday hat against the top of Zayne's head.
Stop that. Behave. Licking isn't allowed.
Oh? I refuse to behave, and I will never stop licking. I pull out my phone and get both of them in the camera shot just as Pi sticks out his tongue. Quick, Zayne, look at the camera.
Wait, at least let me change my position.
No. Zayne tries to move the birthday hat, but I snap the photo just in time. In the frame, Pi is also looking at me, his expression raising his paw. He silently raises his paw. Traveling through the forest and snowy terrain, Pi leads us to a vast expanse of ice. The sea can barely fit half of Pi's plump body. He keeps fidgeting too. I hope he doesn't fall off. I anxiously tighten my grip on the reins and reach out to secure Pi.
If he could understand what you're saying, he'd probably be protesting right now.
I'm just worried. As we talk, the sled dogs carry us towards an old man sitting in a camping chair nearby. Is ice fishing. Zayne, I see Dr. Noah. As soon as the last words leave my mouth, we arrive in front of the camping chair. A startled fish makes a splash as it escapes. Dr. Noah holds his fishing rod as he silently turns to us. Zayne gently nudges Pi forward. After hesitantly glancing at Zayne, Pi touches Dr. Noah's hand with the tip of his nose.
I've been sitting here for most of the day. I was hoping I could catch a fish. I guess we won't be eating it after all.
We can help you, Dr. Noah. More hands make light work. I pick up a nearby ice pick and nudge Zayne's arm.
Even if we don't catch anything, we can always do something else.
Zayne takes the ice pick from me, crouches down, and carves a hole in the ice surface.
The fish market won't close for another few hours.
The fishing floats toward. The fishing float touches the water as Zayne grips the fishing rod. I pull over 2 camping chairs from nearby and sit down. I thought we'd be have to wait for a while, but my surprise, the fish rod twitches almost immediately. The birthday boy lucky really the birthday boy's luck really is a league of its own. Welcome back, Raven. Things reel in the line. The fish soars into the air. Its tail swishes wildly as it rushes around. It splashes the ice cold water on my face. Don't call him a Chad. Zayne, freeze the fish. In the blink of an eye, a white blur dashes past us as the ice from Zayne's evil starts to spread over the fish's scales. He leaps up and opens his mouth to lick the frozen fish. We're shocked that as the fish remains stuck in his tongue. Poor pond. Hi! Oh no! Your tongue is stuck on the ice! But the fish still stuck. He shakes his head, whimpering, and runs circles around us. I quickly grab the fluffy paws.
I suppose we caught a hungry pie with our fish.
Zayne crouches down with a stern expression. He tucks the pie, who's standing pitifully with his mouth open.
This is why you don't lick everything you see. Is it safe to say you learned your lesson now?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Zayne uses his evil to melt the ice on Pie's tongue. Pie jumps back and cautiously stares at the fish for a few seconds. Only after he confirms there's no threat does he stick out his tongue. He shakes his head. Panting, he trots back to Dr. Noah. I won't be greedy for a while since you lectured him, Dr. Zayne.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Before I can look away, a warm hand touches my face. Zane lowers his gaze as he wipes away the water droplets from my cheek.
You looked just like this when you were hit with a seal's ice at the aquarium.
Oh, he's bringing that up now? Okay. All I remember is how you made seals out of ice to comfort me.
Yes. They won't look like snowballs this time.
In the afternoon, sunlight streams through the window and illuminates a table with decoration, delicious dishes. Even in the Arctic, it's warm and bright at the house. Here's our first toast. Happy birthday. Excuse me. Here's our first toast. Happy birthday, Zane. May you find happiness every day.
For our second toast, I hope Zayne can rest well in the coming year. May everything go smoothly.
I'll do the third toast then. I hope all of us won't be touched by harsh winds and snowfall in the years to come.
Cheers! As we drink from our glasses, it feels as if those wishes have been sealed into reality. I examine the plate of snow creamies. I find the one with the red dot and place it on Zane's bowl. This snow creamy, a holiday dish for Frosty Day. Try it. I stare at Zane as he bites into the snow creamy. He ate it carefully, but doesn't say anything.
Your eyes might pop out at this rate. Do you want my snow creamy that badly?
Maybe. If you're offering. I don't know. Moving on. I'm waiting for you to describe its taste.
It's as if something forgot to take off its shell before going outside.
What? What? Zane glances at me and clears his throat.
It's crispy on the outside, yet soft when you bite into it. The texture has depth.
Okay. What are we talking about again? Satisfied, I nod and thank Zane for humoring my request. Congratulations, you got the lotus seeds filling. They say whoever eats a snow creamy with that won't feel cold for the entire winter. Try one, Dr. Noah. Thank you for taking care of us these past few days.
Before, my place was always quiet for Frost Seal Day. But since you two arrived, it's become livelier.
When I visited before, you complained that I was too quiet. Only now do you welcome me.
I wish you weren't so busy. It'd be nice if you visited every day. Some celebratory events are still being hosted on Downflake Avenue. Are you two going to check them out?
Maybe. I was actually planning to do that. The languid afternoon slips past our fingers like sunlight filtering through the window. Ice lanterns hang from eaves illuminating Downflakes Avenue during the night. Zayne and I make our way through the bustling crowd. Sunlight has faded. The snow crest is more bustling now than it is during the day. It's just as Dr. Noah said. Despite the cold weather, the festival atmosphere remains unaffected. I rub my hands together and stop in front of a hot beverage shop. Hello, I'd like one birthday special milk tea. As for the tea latte art, make it a cake, please.
You know their secret menu.
I was worried my big snowman would get cold.
Did you know there's more than one type of hidden item here? Snowy days might call for some unique flavors. I'll have the heart of the Arctic.
What a unique name.
It should exceed your expectations.
Maintain the temperature of the beverage in the freezing cold. The shop uses special insulated packaging. I hold the drink to my warm hands as I walk with Zayne. Nearby, people sit in small groups at tables that are outside a few small shops. Their heads are lowered as they carve something. Almost there. I grab Zayne's arm and eagerly pull him toward the small shop.
Would you like to try carving ice lanterns? You can get a discount right now, and we offer a variety of styles to the point where you'll drown. Glaciers may have flaws, but our ice lanterns never thaw. We're a good choice for Frost Seal Day. Do you want to make yours the best of the best and blow everyone away?
The shop owner taps a display rack. It has rows of lanterns based with their basic shop already prepared. Zayne and I applaud the store owner's sales pitch.
What an impressive rhyme scheme.
And when I need ice lanterns, there's a winning team. Zayne picks up the ice lantern that's narrow at the top and wide at the bottom. It's about as big as a wine glass. He grabs 2 carving knives before he leads me to the empty table. He picks up the blade towards himself, removes the protective cover from the carving knife, and then gives me the handle.
I heard that carving ice lanterns for Frost Seal Day carries a special meaning. Why don't we carve a jasmine together?
I hold the knife like a pen. Zayne moves closer and his hand covers mine as he gently adjusts my fingers.
Your index finger needs to rest on the knife handle. That way you'll be more precise.
I almost forgot. Holding a carving knife is like holding a scalpel. You're probably an expert at this, Dr. Zayne. He studies the ice lantern. His head is lowered and he guides me in with subtle movements of his wrists. He carves out a rough outline of a flower.
Carving knives and scalpels have one thing in common at the very least.
Oh. Zayne gently pats the top of my head with his free hand.
They require absolute focus to prevent injury.
Several jasmines began to take shape. I blow air on the cold fingers because I was holding the ice lantern for a while. I heard that Frost Seal Day was a festival in the ancient times.
To escape the polar night's bitter cold, people rarely ventured outdoors. So they made ice lanterns to symbolize the joy of gathering together before the long polar night.
I was worried Zayne might not know the meaning behind the tradition. I'm surprised that he continued when I left off.
I learned about it from a young patient. At the time, I was part of a rescue mission here. He gave me a small lantern and hoped I had a safe trip in the cold weather. Then I learned that ice lanterns have another meaning.
Zayne smooths the edges of the jasmine's petals by using his fingers to wipe away rough fragments.
Once the polar night ends, during the first sunrise, people who are temporarily separated will reunite in front of doorways marked by these lanterns.
In a few days, the polar night will arrive. If we're still here, we should put a lantern outside the door like the locals. He moves a little closer. His warmth seeps through our thick winter coats reach me. The tip of the carving knife traces delicate stem. The like jasmine blooms on the ice lantern. Do you think my childish? Do you think I'm childish for wanting to do that? People don't need to stay cooped up indoors anymore during the polar nights. Their traditions probably don't mean much now.
Their significance was never in their tradition. It's in the act of doing these things together. If this were an ordinary ice lantern, what would you see when you look at it?
I rotate the ice lantern in my hands. Its surface lights blue and translucent, reflect the scattering light around us. I look up, and my eyes meet Zayne's. They're as bright as lanterns. I think of Zayne being Tackled by Pie, Zayne who's ice fishing, Zayne who's eating snow creamies. I understand what Zayne is implying. His words are like melting snow as they touch the hidden corners of my heart. Thanks for your skillful hands, Dr. Zayne. Oh, they're skillful, alright. I pick up my drink and raise it towards Zayne. I was so focused on making the ice lantern that I completely forgot about it. You ordered it for me, too. Zayne places the cup against mine, and fine snow clusters fall onto my cup.
Try this. It's a different flavor of the heart of the Arctic.
The cup turns ice cold in my hand. Stirred by this change, I give it to Zayne. This isn't one of your drinks, right? He takes a sip of the drink. The expression remains unchanged.
The quality of this establishment is consistent. The drink tastes exactly the same as it did when I drank it before.
Reassured, I take the cup and swallow a large portion of the drink. I flinch as an unexpected coldness hits me. I see your birthday has made you act more childish, Dr. Zayne. Zayne places a candle inside the ice lantern and lights it with a match. In the candlelight, I take another sip. I taste the drink's warmth this time. The drink you chose is just like you. It's cold on the surface, but it's warm on the inside.
It sounds like you're describing a somewhat likable personality. Should I take that as a compliment?
Others might see others might not see it like that, but I do. We're done with the lantern. Let's go. Take Zane's warm hand and withstand the cold and lead him in the opposite direction from where we came.
I don't believe this is the way back to Dr. Noah's house.
I suggest you be a good boy and follow me. The ice lantern sways in my hands as Zayne and I trudge through the snow towards a row of houses. Number 145. We're here! The snow is a little yard glimmering with a tiny sparkle. It illuminated by golden strings lights intertwined around the tree branches and cabin. I have a feeling the candle's gonna start soon. The snowman I built while setting up everything a few days ago still stands undisturbed in the corner. I placed the ice lantern on the small table. Its soft glow shines on the decorative feature orange figurine and intricately frosted desserts.
I see. We're having dinner outdoors today.
I wanted to experience a candlelit dinner in the snow with you ever since we came here. It's cold, but we can make a steamy hot meal. I hope the birthday boy doesn't mind helping me prepare it.
You've decorated this place beautifully. I doubt I can do anything else.
I stored the ima- immi- I stored the incredulous. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a brain aneurysm trying to read this word. Ingredient. Oh my god. Ingredients. My goodness. How is it that I couldn't read ingredients? I must have been really tired. Okay. Okay. I stored the ingredients in the cabin's refrigerator. Zayne and I bring them out together. Alright, you can make the soup. I'll prepare the salad. Zayne nods, turns around, and lights the fire, and adds short ribs and chopped tomatoes to the pot. Meanwhile, I use the small knife to chop red cabbage, cherry tomatoes. Then I add the pre-cooked beef shrimp before drizzling sweet dressing over everything. The salad's almost ready. The enticing aroma of the soup wafts through the air as I move closer to Zayne. I watch him add oyster sauce, soy sauce, and various other seasonings to the pot. Did the bland hospital food get to you? Your cooking techniques aren't particularly healthy, Dr. Zayne.
If you encounter any health issues after our meal, I can provide free medical treatment.
Don't mind if I do. A private session with our doctor? Let's go. Dr. Zayne, something's hurting. It's called my heart. And my lips. My lips are hurting. They need a kiss. And so's my head. My head needs a kiss too. And my cheeks. Don't judge me.
There's no need to be so moved.
Zayne continues to keep his head down as he focuses on the soup. I believe back up from the form a snowball and aim it at Zayne's back. Yeah, you're right. I'm very grateful, Dr. Zayne. Zayne freezes for a moment, then he puts down the spoon and turns around.
It seems the chef isn't the only one who's busy.
The soup still needs to boil for a bit. You can relax. I bend down, scoop up another handful of snow, and throw it at Zayne. I don't want to see his reaction. I run away and dodge snowball. Okay. It's gonna be the Kindle scene. I'm scared because I can't read that fast. Hello? Swear to goodness, if this game crashed. Oh no! It's not. Oh, we're good. We're good. Take this.
Don't hold back. Confident, are we? Careful now. I'm going to attack. Who's faster?
So cute.
Is this a surprise you planned?
Yes. What do you think? Was it good enough for you?
Here, this is my surprise.
Zayne, using your evol is cheating. I saw that.
You were the one who cheated first, but for the sake of fairness... Should we stop? Or do you want to keep going?
I don't see why we should end here.
A snowman? This snow doesn't melt, even when it lands on your palm.
Oh, they slipped. It turns out you can't hold yourself on your own snowball fight. Sorry, let me reread that. It turns out you can't hold your own in a snowball fight, Dr. Zayne.
You attacked first. I just countered your moves.
How is it this man is so freaking beautiful, sexy, all the above? I can't with this man. The way he's looking at us, I can't. This is why I love him so much. Do you think we'll be buried in the snow if we stay like this?
If we assume I'm here with you. No.
Spicy times in the snow globe? Please? Please? Spicy times in the snow globe?
Compared to a frozen landscape, a place where snowflakes dance is more suitable to be my world.
Mm-hmm.
To sense snow is to sense my presence.
You're warmer than everything here.
If only I could freeze time. I would.
Oh. Please.
Even though you're right in front of me. looking forward to my next birthday.
Me too.
And our next snowy day together.
Oh. Get it. Get it. Get it. Like, oh cool, my model does the thing on his tongue. I'll allow it. In the candlelights, no. Okay. In the candle lights, snowflakes dance around like tiny feathers. Zayne's profile is bathed in a golden honey light glow. The aromatic soup bubbles with a gentle gurgling. The steam raises and envelops Zane and me as we sit at the small table. In the white mist, his face appears slightly blurry. I gently touch his eyelashes. Just like snow, Zane smiles and stirs the pot's contents with a ladle.
The soup is almost ready.
Wait, we're missing a very important dish. Pick it up, run to the cabin, and carefully retrieve an elegant box from the kitchen's cabinets. This is the birthday cake I made for Zane. Now's the perfect time to give to him. I carried the box out of the cabin. 2 bowls that are filled with soup sit on the table. I place the cake box on the edge of the table and unwrap the packaging. Today's your birthday. This part is essential. I light the candle and push the cake towards Zane. Last year, you said you wanted us to be together in the years to come. I feel like that wish is becoming a reality with each passing day. You can make a new wish this year.
I always thought wishes were a luxury. I never realized you could make them and have them come true every year.
For me, wishes aren't luxuries at all. Your birthday is more precious than that.
Thank you for spending this precious day with me.
Don't ash. James closes his eyes as the candlelight casts. What? Nope. Candlelight sways shadows across his face. Wait, I didn't finish read that. A moment passes and he opens his eyes and blows out the candle. In a thin wisp of smoke, his fingers glide across the cake, scooping up some, frosting it, and wiping it on my cheek. I was going to let the birthday boy have the first bite of his cake. Zane leans in and tastes the frosting on the side of my face. Oh my goodness. Zane! I knew you were gonna do something like that. Oh, and look at that. I got bingo. I got bingo.
There.
It ends with a kiss. The cake plate and bowls are empty. Warmth spreads throughout my body as I adjust to the blanket covering me. I look at the distant sky. I don't even notice when the sky turned completely dark.
I often saw it like this when I used to work in the Arctic.
We spend too much time in the hospital and laboratories.
You're right. I haven't truly appreciated the Arctic sunlight.
Anne looks away and tucks the corner of the blanket over my shoulder.
Would you like to go somewhere with me before the polar night arrives?
Excuse me. Curious, I look at Zane. However, he doesn't elaborate. He touches my cold, reddened nose with his warm hand. The train passes glaciers and snowy plains. It brings us to Bison, the town closest to the pole. At the edge of the town, Zane rents a car and we drive the snowy mountains. The sky grows dark as we climb past icy mountains. Through the car's window, I finally catch a glimpse of the sunset. Zane, look! It's the last light before the polar night,
If we could catch up to it.
and all Zane's wishes will come true. I checked the weather report. There's less than an hour left before the polar night descends upon the glacier. Zane silently speeds up. Yeah, silently speeds up. The view outside remains an endless expanse of white. Time passes, and then the road's sign appears ahead of us. Car hits several bumps along the snowy terrain as we slowly slow down. I carefully read the sign. 2 kilometers to the heart of the Arctic. Dying here isn't permanent. Then you ordered that drink earlier. I thought Heart of Arctic was a beautiful name. I never imagined it to be an actual place.
Beautiful scenery deserves a beautiful name. You'll see why.
After driving a little further, an expanse of blue ice appears before us. Cold wind whisks the snow, and the partially hits the glass. Sunlight pierces distant icebergs. Long shadows are cast across the frozen surface. On the frost-covered ground, old wooden ships stand upright in snow, one after another. They like sentinels keeping watch. In the distance, a tiny sun with moonlight's cold hue, is spread above the snowy surface. Zayne holds our ice lanterns and takes my hands. Step by step, we approach the ship at the shore. As we reach the wooden ship, Zayne raises the ice lantern. The snow dances in the candlelight, and I notice the scent of snow and weathered wood. Part of the Arctic is a graveyard for ships.
Death isn't permitted because there was once too much death here. Life is precious. It's a line that must be defended. So, people built a ship for every person who passed away. They serve as memorials. From another perspective, it's as if they're voyagers returning to shore. And this also ensures they'll never be forgotten.
Seemingly impervious to the cold, Zayne brushes away the snow that had accumulated on the ship. His only concern is to keep the vessel from being buried. As he stands before the ship, the light on the ice approaches with a certain fondness. It's as if Zayne is born to be here. Like he belongs to the tranquility and solitude.
Only when we're forgotten can we truly say we're lost.
The heart of the Arctic is a brave heart that remains or remembers. Sliver of light by my feet retreats. I look at the distant glaciers. The sky gradually darkens as if light is being drawn away. For the first time, I'm certain that the polar night is about to descend. Is there any more land beyond this point?
I'm afraid not. This is the edge of the Arctic. You can even say it's the edge of the world.
Maybe the disappearing light is what makes me feel cold. I move closer to Zayne. He notices this, grabs my shoulder, and gently embraces me. I'm always thought your body temperature was slightly lower than mine.
What about now?
Hug Zayne even tighter and let my actions speak for me. In the slow, resonating light, my shadow and Zayne's fall on the ice.
In a place like this, there's no end to the ice, and it's bitterly frigid. I thought you wouldn't like it.
But this landscape belongs here. I like that exquisiteness, uniqueness. Besides, how could I possibly find it boring when you're by my side? I see Zayne's shadow is moving towards me. He raises the lantern and the shadow shifts slightly.
Frost Seal Day isn't over yet. All these memories of the Arctic will be preserved in this lantern.
Yeah, it is. This is why I love him so much. I wouldn't forget them anyway. Zayne looks at me, his expression serious yet tinged with relief.
In a person's life, there are always things that end up forgotten.
The foreshadowing, I swear to goodness. Okay. I swear, if Dawnbreaker comes out of nowhere, I'm going to cry. It's then that I have a realization. I don't want him to experience loneliness, no matter what. There are many ways to help someone remember. For example, if I drink something that tastes similar to the heart of the Arctic one day, I'll think of it. It's also... you have no idea, Cooley. He's also very touchy-feely. He nuzzles us, kisses us. Whenever he gets the opportunity, he actually also keeps a hand on us at all times. He's very touchy-feely. If I eat sweet and sour tomato soup again, I'll remember the night we had a snowball fight. And if I happen to hear someone mention a polar night, I think of today. I'm kind of similar to, like, if I really care about you, I'm always holding your hand, or at least holding on to a piece of your clothing when we're together. Or when I'm together with my significant other. A lot of things can serve as switches for our memories. When it comes to special people and special moments, our bodies always find a way to help us remember. I reach on into my heavy coat's pocket and find my phone. Even if our bodies fail us, memories could still be stored in other ways, like I point the phone's camera at Zayne. At this time, the sky has darkened, and no traces of sunlight are visible through the lens. On the screen, Zayne's face appears blurry. In 2 minutes, the sun will disappear below the horizon. Zayne, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm fortunate I can share these last 2 minutes of sunlight with you before this year's polar night begins. At the edge of the continent, no less.
He looks up. Fading light touches his eyes as he stares at me.
I hope I'll remember these 2 minutes forever.
Zayne's presence envelops me. Although this camera doesn't capture it, I know neither of us will forget it. At the edge of the continent and atop... No! No! Shoot. Whatever. It was romantic at the end. It was romantic at the end. I could not read it, but... Okay, so we got 37 minutes and 27 seconds left.